When you are born, you are brought into a life in which certain factors classify you as who you are, and then maybe later in life, you can change some of those things. I was born into an Italian family who is deeply rooted in their Catholic faith. Growing up, I went to a Catholic elementary school from pre-K all the way through 8th grade. Every Sunday, I attended Mass with the rest of my community, received my sacraments through my church, and lived my life as a happy-go-lucky child who enjoyed life just like any kid would. Until one day, my life changed very unexpectedly. In the summer of 2009, 3 of my best friends, Emma, Allison, and Katie, were killed in a wrong-way drunk driving accident on the Taconic State Parkway. I never thought my life could change so drastically at such a young age. I suddenly was not the same kid I used to be, and everything seemed gloomy for what I thought would be forever. Being so deeply rooted in my Catholic faith, I questioned why God hated me, why He would make me go through something at such a young age, something that none of my friends had to go through at this point in their lives. Going to church was now something I dreaded, something I could not sit through without crying and having to get up and walk out of. The main reason I hated going was because when I looked around, it seemed as though everyone else's lives were perfect except for mine. But the second major reason was because of the music. Church music was now something I didn't like to listen to at all, especially songs like On Eagle's Wings and Here I Am, Lord. These songs triggered tears and to this day still sometimes do. But being in this class, I have now looked at music from the Mass in a different way. It has opened my mind to new ways of singing certain songs and hymns and the history behind them. To briefly recap my time at the churches I attended, I want to start with the first church I visited, which was Corpus Christi. Although the music at this church was not my personal favorite, I really enjoyed the participation levels at this Mass. I did enjoy the recessional hymn, which was Lift High the Cross. The second church I visited was St. John the Divine for Ash Wednesday Mass, in which the acoustics were amazing, something you don't really experience in many churches. At my home church, St. Francis de Sales, I enjoyed the sense of community my parish has, and just the overall comfort of being back in my own church for a change. My favorite piece was the preparation of the gifts, which was You Are Mine. The last church I visited was St. Francis of Assisi. The music was very upbeat and had the whole congregation singing. I liked the music at this Mass the best because it was very uplifting. My favorite piece was the Alleluia, because I've never heard it sung this way before, and it was sung with a lot of energy, which made the whole congregation happy. After visiting each of these churches and examining the different music styles, I had a lot of time to think. One thing I thought about is that many people say that time heals all wounds. I don't think that time heals the wounds so much as it allows you to grow and learn new things that help you accept what has happened in your life. During my time in this class over the past few months, I have broadened my horizons to many new ideas of liturgical music and have gained a greater appreciation for all of the time and effort put in to what is music in masses today. Although there still may be negative emotions associated with this music from time to time, I definitely have gained a better understanding of the music as a whole and believe that my experiences from here on out with liturgical music will be in a more positive light. This I believe.